Do strict voter ID laws affect your right to vote? Imagine heading to your polling place excited to cast your vote, only to find out you do not have the right kind of identification. That situation can happen because of strict voter ID laws. These laws requiring voters to show specific forms of government issued photo identification before voting. Examples include a driver's license, state ID card, or passport. The rules about which IDs are accepted can change from state to state. Some states need a photo ID that is current and matches your registration details. Others might accept different forms, but many have strict requirements. Many Americans do not have the necessary ID to meet these laws. Young people, racial and ethnic minorities, low-income individuals, and people who do not drive are most affected. For example, citizens of color are several times more likely than white citizens to lack a valid ID that meets the law's standards. This means they might face more hurdles when trying to vote. Research shows that strict voter ID laws can lead to fewer people voting, especially among marginalized groups. In states that recently adopted these laws, voting rates in areas with many minority residents dropped more than in areas with mostly white voters. This suggests that these laws can make it harder for some eligible voters to participate. The right to vote is protected by law, but states have some authority to set voting rules. Courts have sometimes ruled against strict voter ID laws if they are found to discriminate or unfairly burden voters. Ongoing court cases continue to examine whether these laws are fair and legal. If you live in a state with strict voter ID laws, it is important to know what types of ID are accepted. Make sure your ID is current, has your correct name and address, and matches your voter registration. Many organizations can help you get the right ID if you do not already have it. This way, you will not be turned away at the polls. Supporters say voter ID laws protect election integrity by preventing fraud. However, evidence shows that voter fraud is very rare. Opponents argue that these laws mainly restrict voting access for vulnerable populations who may find it hard to get proper ID. In the end, strict voter ID laws can affect your right to vote by adding extra steps that some eligible voters might find difficult. Knowing your state's specific rules and preparing ahead of time can help you exercise your right to participate in elections. Being informed and ready ensures your voice is heard and your vote counts.